In the midst of a housing crisis, Australia has millions of empty bedrooms. On the surface, it seems like a potential solution. 5 of those bedrooms are in Tony and Julie Papineau's home, which shows reality isn't that simple.
We have a few bedrooms upstairs that are vacant since the kids have all moved out.
They've lived here about 20 minutes from the Perth CBD for the last 4 decades, but now it's too big.
This is one of our guest rooms as well. And I've turned it into my drum room because that's my hobby.
The problem is getting people like us out of here. Where do we go? We haven't got anywhere that compares, this location is fantastic.
As real estate agents in the area, they know they're not alone.
Often I get asked when I'm talking to potential sellers to say, well, if you can find me a nice 3-bed, 2-bath on a smaller block, I'd be more than happy to sell this property. But that's a difficult ask and a difficult find as well.
Across the nation, Winthrop is one of the suburbs with the most spare capacity. In other words, homes that are too big. About 54% of WA's homes have more than one spare room. Queensland comes in next at 48%. Across the country, the average is 45%, equating to about 5 million spare rooms. But there are only 300,000 households who say they need more space. That means it's not as simple as shuffling people around to get them into the right-sized homes, because many of those homes are just too big. Changing rules around stamp duty or subdividing blocks could help, but experts say neither is a silver bullet.
What we need is an approach, a strategic approach where there's some large-scale redevelopment where you can create precincts with good amenities that can cater for the increase in traffic.
That's tricky enough in an established suburb.
I think if we look at a development like this today, we would say that we really did undercook it in terms of density.
And even harder right now.
Many apartment projects just aren't feasible due to rising construction costs and skill shortages.
The lesson is to deliver more housing choice. We need a much greater diversity of housing types. We need 3-bedroom houses, we need townhouses, terrace houses, as well as your apartments, both low and high-rise.
In the meantime, Tony and Julie will keep waiting for a home closer to their needs.
I enjoy my drum set. I've got an electronic kit, I've got an acoustic kit. So we've made use of the rooms, but in a different way.
As governments try to unpick decades of development, which has left Australia with too many spare rooms. Kian Burke, ABC News.